and welcome back to another lip balm review. Today we are doing the Burt's Bees in Acai Berry. Hopefully this one's still good. I've had it for a long time. I just broke the seal on it, so I think it's alright. But anyways, we're gonna get right into this. So, format-wise, it's obviously a stick. Packaging-wise, it's pretty basic. Standard Burt's Bees fare. It's got a very dark, plummy purple cap and a ribbon across it. But other than that, standard Burt's Bees for you. It is natural and organic. The ingredients list is sunflower seed oil, coconut oil, beeswax, aroma flavor, castor seed oil, lanolin, eutropri oleracea fruit oil, ammonium glycyrrhizinate, I don't know, rosemary leaf extract, tocopherol, soybean oil, canola oil, anise oil, benzoate, benzyl cinnamate, citral, farnesol, limonene, and linalool. Interesting. Very interesting, since it claims 100% all natural, but a couple of those things don't quite sound all natural, but who am I to judge? Don't really care. We're doing this anyway. It's Burt's Bees. I love Burt's Bees, so I'm not gonna give them shit for it. So, anyways, it's not limited edition. You can find this one pretty much everywhere. Like, even grocery stores carry this one. It's not part of a set, although I think there are, like, some 4-packs on their website that may contain this one in it, but I'm not positive on that, but feel free to double check. The amount of product is 0.15 ounces, standard stick amount. Shelf life is not listed. Mildly concerned this is copyright 2014 on this, so I'm like, oh, please still be okay to use, but like I said, it was sealed, so hoping and praying. So anyways, I'll probably buy a newer one of this one in the not distant future, but just for the sake of reviewing it, figured I'd use what I have on hand, because right around the time I started reviewing these, I bought all the Burt's Bees flavors and then for some reason didn't review them right off the bat. So many of them have just sat, and I feel really bad for that, so I'm probably gonna have to repurchase some of them before I review them, but most of them so far, knock wood, have been okay. So we're gonna do this anyway. Anyway, so I already said shelf life. Price point on these, it really depends where you find them, because some places you'll get a better deal than others. Other places will totally rip you off for them, but generally expect to pay like $3 to $4. Average, somewhere in there. Might be a little more, might be a little less. Just saying. Totally depends on where you find them. Now, sturdiness-wise, cap is good, but it does have a very, very wiggly turn wheel, so I'm not wild about that. No special features, no SPF, no medication, so first let me do a quick little look-see at it, make sure everything looks kosher. Yeah, I think it's okay. It looks fine. Okay. Give it a quick sniff, and then we will be on our way. Oh yeah, it's fine. So, I've never encountered an actual acai berry, so I mean, I can't say how legit this smells, but it does smell very, very similar to the Eos Blueberry Acai. May it rest in peace. I'm still so sad that they discontinued that one. But, so I'm guessing that that's what an acai berry smells like. Most acai berry things do smell somewhat like this. Why do I look like I have black eyes? I do not. Is this, like, mascara? Don't mind my grossness here. It might be. No, actually, I think those are just shadows. Well, let's go ahead on both sides, just in case. It's my own spit, I don't care. I know, totally gross, but we keep it real here, so. But yeah, most acai berry things smell approximately like this, maybe a little more generic berry on some. So I'm thinking this is probably the more realistic acai berry scent. So, gonna go ahead and put it on. I feel like I got a hair stuck in it. Something about it almost feels a tiny bit grainy. I'm not sure if that's because of age or if that's just because of the flavor, because I know a couple of them I've had that complaint with, but they weren't old yet, so I don't know. It's hard to say, but I am gonna probably forgo the drink test though, just in case. But generally this is a very greasy one. It's really thin, doesn't have much body to it. Has a little bit, but not much. You do smell it once it's on your lips, but much like the grapefruit ones, it does kind of have that weird sulfury smell to it, like, as well. Not as bad as the 2 grapefruit ones did, but it's there. It's enough to be bothersome, to me anyway. But it's not the worst that I've smelled on a Burt's Bees, so I mean, that's a plus that it's not as bad as it could be, but it's still bad that it's there at all, so it's one of those things. But, moisturization-wise, it'd probably do an okay job. I mean, I have mixed results with Burt's Bees. Some of them do a real good job, others, they're just okay. The thinner ones generally don't seem to work as well, at least on me anyway, but your results may vary. But it is really shiny, which I like. Longevity-wise, with Burt's Bees in general, I usually get a lot of longevity out of them, so I'm gonna go ahead and give it the benefit of the doubt here. Same with the drink test, because usually it stays on, like, ridiculously well. Every once in a while one doesn't, but most of them do, so I'm gonna go ahead and give it that benefit of a doubt. As for wow factor, in case it's not an age thing and it is a grainier one, I'm gonna say no to the wow factor, though. So, just saying. What would I rate this one? Is it my favorite scent in the world? No, but do I dislike it? Also, no. I'm kind of just middle of the road with it, kind of neutral. It's okay. It's not my favorite, though. That Wiggly Turnwell is a big point against it. Weird sulfury smell on it is point against it. That odd grittiness, yeah. Wish it had a bit more body and a bit more thickness to it, so that, for me personally, I'm gonna count against it, but if for you it's not as big of a problem, maybe add that point back on for your own scoring of this. But for me personally, I'm gonna deduct it. And the wow factor it didn't get, so I'm gonna go ahead, give it a 5. It's okay. I mean, unless you're like a real big fan of the acai berry scent, this one, it just kind of forgettable. It's nothing to write home about, at least in my opinion. But you may be really wild about that scent and feel very differently. And that's what makes the world go round, and that is okay, and it's a beautiful thing. But for me personally, it's just, I mean, I could live without it, so just saying. And actually, I should check my dupes box and check a slightly newer one, because I do have some dupes of this. Because it seems like a lot of, like, lot listings for lip balms on eBay throw in this exact one as one of the bonus ones, just as a freebie. So that tells me it's probably not much of a fan favorite, and everybody's just kind of trying to get rid of this one. So it's probably not just this exact one. I think just across the board, it's one of their weaker flavors. So, anyways, that's about it from me for this one. So, as usual, if you like this video, go ahead and give it a big ol' like. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. Leave comments down below. Do you have this one? If so, what are your thoughts on it? Good, bad, middle of the road, or anything else? Let me know, as well as anything else you feel like leaving me. Make sure you follow my social media accounts. They're all listed down below. And if you like what I do here on this channel and you'd like to help support it, the donation link, as always, is in the description. So, anyway, guys, till next time, bye-bye.